V4 engine is a beautiful thing. The response and linear torque curve provided by most V4s makes them an ideal engine format for both the road and the track. One of the absolute best features of a V4, however, is the sound. Well, at least it can be. Take for example my VFR400. It's a fantastic bike to ride. The engine is tractable and surprisingly fast for a 33-year-old machine, especially one of this small capacity. However, there is one small problem. The admittedly good-looking standard exhaust on this VFR mutes the riding experience, making the glorious little engine come off a bit like a slightly aggressive sewing machine. So let's rectify that. On most bikes, especially 90s bikes, there are two things you can do to improve the sound. The first and most obvious thing to do is to replace the exhaust, which we're going to do. But a significant amount of the sound that comes to the rider actually comes from the intake section of the engine. We can give this bike a much deeper and richer sound by removing a rubber snorkel from the AIRBOX cover. So let's get started. Being an import machine, the NC24 can sometimes be a little harder to find parts for. At the time that I was looking, the only exhaust I could find was this tired and dirty looking carbon fibre can and link pipe. It was a cheap £70 purchase and there was no structural damage, so I went for it. I wanted to restore the look of the exhaust before putting it on the bike, so I found a local metal polishing shop and brought it down to them to see what they could do. The shop I found was AM Metal Polishing in Cowfold, West Sussex. The owner, Angelo, was very reasonable and set to work on this exhaust for a very reasonable price. If you'd like to check out their services, there's a link in the description. As you can see, they did a fantastic job of cleaning up and restoring both the end can and the link pipe. Being as this is a bit of a scrap purchase, this exhaust didn't come with a hanger strap, so all I had to do was measure the circumference of the exhaust using a tape measure, and then order the appropriate length of universal hanger strap from eBay. Now everything's restored and we've got all the correct equipment, let's get this stuff on the bike. Yeah, not bad. Looks pretty good to me. Let's see what it sounds like. This can, I think, looks just as good as the standard pipe and sounds much nicer. It gives the machine a growl where it once just whirred. Let's compare the old and the new exhaust. Yep, sounds awesome and improved when you're just standing in the car park, but how about when you're on the bike? now it's beginning to sound and feel like a proper VFR. The only problem now is that this being a straight pipe, it is obscenely loud and I have no baffle to put on it. I like my bikes to be loud, but there's a limit, and I can feel the judgment and dirty looks as I ride through towns on this bike. It means it's great fun for me, but maybe not for other people, and not so much fun for my tinnitus. Next on the list for this little machine is to sort out the brakes, because they are not very good, but that's a whole nother video. If you also want to experience the new sound of this VFR, then I've done a POV ride video with stereo sound. Just click the link above or at the end of this video to have a look. I suggest you watch it with headphones because it gives you the full experience. Coming up next week, I'm taking the ZRX 1100 for its MOT, so you'll see the ride to and from the shop and a little bit of discussion of that bike. So please like and subscribe, stay tuned and keep riding.